Hi guys, I'm Shmee and welcome back to my Where's Shmee Euro Tour. Over the last couple of days, I've been sharing my recent race license experience with Lotus Driving Academy at Hethel and then with MSA at Snetterton where I got my race license. But we're now back in Düsseldorf. I've had a couple of days off here, just enjoying my time in the German city. But unfortunately, I'm now without a passenger. And that is why I'm actually starting this video in an underground garage, because you can probably detect there's going to be a slight problem with a right-hand drive car in a left-hand drive country where I've got to put a ticket in a machine to actually get out of the garage. So this is something I'm going to have to deal with over the next couple of days, but where there is a will, there is a way. Today I'm going to be heading out in the car, going for a little drive, because I'm heading over to visit JP Performance. Now JP is based in Dortmund. You may already know his YouTube channel, about 430,000 subscribers at the moment. It's a workshop where they create some pretty special stuff and work on some awesome cars, including some that I've filmed before. So I'm going to stop by with JP, have a quick catch up, and then later on this afternoon I'm going to be heading to Mannhardt to check out a seriously cool Mini, 300 horsepower in a Mini. This is going to be insane. So I'm going to be going in the car, which obviously in here is an excuse for a cold start, heading over today to JP and then to Mannhardt and basically seeing what else is going on. Oh, somebody's being fruity in the car park here. That's a little bit loud, but let's jump in. Get ready for the cold start. I love this so much. In fact, I'm going to point the camera to the back because you've seen the dashboard before. Are you ready? That's the sound. It's never going to get boring. So I'm going to let it run just for a moment, and then I'm going to head up to the exit to the garage. Demonstrate the problem, and the first problem is that garages always have these delightfully narrow curbs which make life absolutely wonderful for you, and I'm just being super careful while I do this. Now the next problem is there's a barrier and there's a ticket machine, and let's face it, I can't reach. So to do this, car into neutral, pull both pedals, handbrake on so it's not going to roll forward anywhere, seatbelt off, get the ticket out of my wallet. I probably should have pre-prepared that one. Parking ticket, and then I'm actually going to pop the camera down here for this. This is where I commence the leaning operation, because basically the only way to do this is the very uncool full lean across the car. I probably look completely stupid, but genuinely I think this is the easiest way to get this done. Oh, get the ticket back. There, and into gear. And forward we go, again watching out for these narrow edges of the car park. Oh, I'm out. So as you can see, that's quite an ordeal, but now I'm on the road, let's go to JP Performance. First port of call then, JP Performance. Now I've already been inside and said a quick hello to JP, but we're going to kind of film a fun little video here heading in. I'll catch up with him again, he's going to show us around and talk a little bit about what goes on here. And it's quite a cool place, and probably the most well-known shop in Germany, so you've got a pretty good thing going on. Makes some cool videos, maybe in German, but even I enjoy watching them, finding out what's going on, watching the projects. So we'll go back inside, take a look around, find JP, and see what's going on. How's it going? Now we've got the whole canvas going on everywhere. I'm very good, and that sounded quite nice.
Yeah, it's the normal M4 world.
Yeah.
One second. Hi,
Yeah,
JP,
so
Germany, yeah. But I gotta say, hello! Deutschland, den kennt ihr mit Sicherheit, ne? Weil der hier ist quasi der Grund auch, warum ich YouTube gemacht habe. I'm just saying, you're one of the reasons why I did also YouTube.
Oh, awesome. Brilliant.
Yeah.
That's cool. Well, it's great. And this is majorly confusing for everybody.
Yeah, for everybody, because
we're filming for JP's channel, JP Performance channel, and also on my channel, of course, all simultaneously.
Ja, also ihr hört schon, ne? Ihr könnt ja auch gut, ihr könnt nicht so gut Deutsch, deswegen, weißt du? Wir filmen hier einfach mal im Kreis. You wanna have a look around?
Yeah, let's go for it. Show me around, come on.
Yeah, okay.
Show the guys from my side who obviously haven't been here before.
Okay, so people from England, all America.
From around the world, all around the world.
Yeah, JP Performance is a company that does normal performance things, you know, rims, exhaust systems, nice cars, small cars. So we got stupid people running around. Dennis! See, Germans have humor too.
Yeah.
They can. And ich will mich vernachlässigen. Yeah. We have to do it both ways.
Yeah, go for it.
And
Nice little toy shop in here. Of course, with M4 and Pirelli Edition Aventador here as well. Yeah, in the showroom. Yeah, all of it crazy.
Yeah, it's a little bit crazy today. Yeah, we're doing also a lot of clothing things.
Yeah.
We I have a TV show.
Of course.
Of course. A few TV shows actually. Then we to be honest, it is crazy. I'm talking to you, and I'm talking to him right in the same time. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello. Also, more crazy people working here. Hello. 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 Yeah, we got also a crazy bathroom here.
Oh, yeah, sweet. Not bad.
Not bad.
Is this
not bad.
like the highlight?
Yeah,
You're
the
gonna come
highlight.
in and look at the.
But the actual plan was that the hot water comes out the exhaust side and
Okay.
the cold water comes out of the fresh air side. That was the idea,
Okay,
but it didn't work out.
it's not bad.
No, it's not
It's
bad.
fine. Liking this.
Yeah, it has to
touch.
be semi-slicks.
Yeah, of course.
Of course, otherwise it's
absolutely.
Yeah.
Safety first.
Safety first, that's true. Here's our workshop. We do
Cool.
a lot of GTRs, we doing BMWs. The main business what we do is Golf, GTIs,
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, and also 4, the 180 engine. Then we do a lot of projects like you see on YouTube very often.
I know.
We're starting to do E36.
Okay.
And the idea was now check out his reaction. I will only tell him in his ear what engine we were trying to put in.
Okay. They might have caught that out. Is it
It's a good microphone.
is it a secret?
Okay, yeah, I hope it stays a secret.
I might have to do some convenient editing.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that we
Just
don't
slightly.
hear that. So I know what my audience will say because I never talk about the R33s, R34s.
You never do?
Not enough.
Okay.
And my audience always tell me off for it. So now is a perfect opportunity for us to talk about this. Tell me, what are we looking at?
RB26. It is a GTR because there are many cars around that they're not GTRs. They're normal 2.5, and they just
Okay.
put RB26 in.
Okay.
And there's a GT42 turbocharger on it. It's running around 2 bar, and it needs a lot of work. As you can see, gearbox dead, clutch dead, everything dead, because these cars die like shit. Yeah. If you handle them correctly, they just die like shit.
All right. So you're going to presumably be covering building this back to life as well.
Yeah.
that sort of process
Absolutely,
and
absolutely.
everything.
And
Sweet.
they really need a lot of work. Because I did a lot of racing, quarter mile racing with these cars, R33s and R32s.
Yeah.
And axles and all. There's such a big difference between R35s and R34s in concerning the strength. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Really amazing.
Oh,
Yeah.
pretty cool place. Nice to see what's
Yeah.
going on. Always,
Sorry?
always busy, very
Yeah.
booked up, right?
Yeah, we are busy.
Busy's good. Busy is good.
That's true. But you need to do your own shop too.
The Schmee shop.
Yeah, you don't think.
I'm not sure that's my thing.
Why? You
Can you imagine all the cars would be in awful colours?
I mean, why? The color that you have on your McLaren,
Yeah.
I love it.
That's quite nice. It's quite nice. But purples,
People say
I'm good
that?
at purples. I just like green. When I introduced my green McLaren, people went crazy.
Why? You guys crazy?
I don't know.
And to be honest, I think purple is the upcoming color for sure.
Oh, but you definitely.
This year, it
I
will
think
be
it's going to be
purple.
popular. So first.
Ja. Jonas, du bist noch da, Jonas?
Ich bin noch da, alles gut.
Because I just missed my camera guy.
Yeah.
Hello.
Got to catch up a bit on that side.
Auf jeden Fall,
So yeah, had a look around, caught up with JP. That's pretty cool. Nice to see what's going on. Oh, look, an R8 just came in. I wonder what's being worked on that. But yeah, do go check out JP's channels, of course. Social media links right down below. And yeah, you can keep up with some of the projects and things that are being worked on here, but pretty awesome to come by and catch up and see what's going on. I'm sat back in the car because it started raining and it's all pretty grim and miserable, but it was lovely coming down, chatting to JP, catching up, seeing what goes on, and of course just generally talking about YouTube stuff, because the guys here are running a pretty big channel. Go check it out if you want to see that whole segment from the other side as well, which I imagine will be pretty cool when they get that posted up. But I'm now going to head on. My next stop today is Manhart to check out this 300 horsepower Mini. So it's a short drive from here, about half an hour away or so, and I'm going to grab some. My second stop today then at Manhart, and I was last here 2 years ago to drive their M6. Feels like quite a long time, but nice to be back. I'm going to take you inside. We'll have a quick whiz around the showroom, some of the cars that are inside, and then we're going to be taking a look at the Mini that I can see lurking just in there, and I'm rather looking forward to this. I think it's going to be a very, very fun car to drive. So let's head inside. Let's take a look around in here. We're greeted immediately by two 70s 3 litres, 3 litre CSI as well. I actually love the colour of that car, the bright green, very cool. Then we've got these two. Now, these are actually customer cars that I think I saw when they were here, when I was here 2 years ago, which is quite fun. The first is an well, they're both E46s, of course, E46 M3s. Initially, the red car has the E39 V8 in it. So that's obviously a little bit of a power increase. And this car has the E60 M5 V10, 550 horsepower in this. And it's also got the custom carbon fiber hood, carbon roof, the carbon rear deck. But of course, 550 horsepower from a V10, Manhart MH3 550. Kind of sleeper powerhouse, and obviously Manhart are quite well known for their engine swaps and big projects, so that's always nice to see. There we've got two customer, highly customized Porsche 993s, I think, so couldn't tell you too much about them. They belong to a customer and on display here. But this is the car I've come to see today, the Manhart F300, based on the Mini F56 JCW, the John Cooper Works. So 300 obviously stands for the 300 horsepower in this car, up from 231 brake horsepower as standard. 2 litre twin turbocharged engine. Has a new exhaust system from Remus. Obviously some customized graphics and design work. The Manhart wheels, which I really like that design. I like the multi-spokes. It's actually very similar to the design of the wheels, I think, on the McLaren 675 LT Spider, but for some reason it works a lot better on here, that design. So what we've got is new intercoolers, new exhaust systems, some work to the ECU to get that power increase. If I take a look at the interior, we've had some customization work in here, the Alcantara to the seats, with the yellow gold diamond stitching, and also the sort of general updates around, new floor mats. It's quite a nice sort of package for what should be a fun little car, and I'm going to take this out for a drive as well, and obviously it should be quite fun. I don't drive cars like this too frequently, but I'm actually rather looking forward to it, because I think it's almost going to be just a lot of fun. It will remind me a bit of my old Abarth, but with 300 horsepower instead of 160, so that's going to be quite a fun little thing. So let's fire it up and take it outside and go for a little drive in the Manhart F300 JCW. Right, so this is actually my first time driving the F56 Mini at all. And we're in the JCW, and as you just heard when they were bringing it out of the showroom, it sounded pretty awesome. So I'm going to start this up again. The valves are open. That's insanely cool for a Mini. That sounds very nice. So I've got the valve control, so I can make it a bit quieter there for the first little bit of driving, just while I obviously learn the car a little bit. Back driving a left-hand drive manual. So yeah, let's head out. I'm just going to go for a little drive around the local area, see what I find, see if I can seek out an interesting road anywhere and just experience what this car's about, really. Playful little fun. And I can imagine it's going to be exactly that. So, remember, I mean, if you've been following for a while, you might remember that I actually used to have a Mini, although it was a Countryman, the big one, not a little Mini. So it's a little bit close to home. It obviously feels absolutely tiny on the road compared to the FF, of course, that I came here in. It's kind of a polar opposite, albeit still a 3-door hatchback, which is what the FF is as well. So let's go find something interesting and see how this car is. Playful fun then, the order of the day, and this is going to do it in spades. Like I said, the valves are currently in the closed setting, so it's obviously a little bit quieter than it will be when I open them in a second. Ride is exceptionally firm, it always is in Minis, and obviously this being lowered and all the other sort of setup side of things is going to make it even more so. However, that is what makes cars like this super fun, so it's always going to be a trade-off. It feels very, very small on the road, so which is exactly how you want it to be. And also, it seems to auto-blip on the downshifts, which I didn't know the Mini did, and that's really quite fun. So that's what it sounds like accelerating with the valves closed. Let's now open them up. B on the switch. Has that done the job? That's definitely done the job. Okay, nice pops and crackles there. Oop, just had to watch a bit of card that flew out the back of a lorry. Well done, that man. Okay, this is certainly sounding pretty fun right now. Find the handbrake. More backwards. Yeah. Can we keep going, please? I want to drive. There we go. Right. Bring it on. This is gonna be... Okay, boxes are getting ticked. This is doing a nice job. Let's go down this road. So we've got 300 horsepower through the front wheel drive, of course. It's not all wheel drive like the Audi S1 or anything. So 235 section front tyres dealing with 300 horsepower from this car. That is like a lot, just to put into perspective. Well, I mean, wide tyres when you consider that it's front-wheel drive, but obviously a lot smaller than when you're dealing with rear sections on a rear-wheel drive car. But now I've got a little bit of a twisty road, so I can sort of just play with it a little bit more and start to get a feel of what this car's about and where it's really fun. Because, I mean, a normal JCW is a pretty fun car to be driving. You give it the extra power that this thing's got, and you can guarantee you're in for some smiles. Let's now put the car into sport mode. So I had it in the normal mid mode. There's green to the right, which is efficient. Oh, that's nice. The overrun burbles there. And sport, so it will firm up a little bit on us. Oh, the pops and bangs are brilliant. Wow. Give it a little bit of throttle, lift off when you've done, and that noise. Okay, let's go down a second. Just that's awesome. I'm glad I'm somewhere relatively sort of rural, so I'm not upsetting too many people with that, but the noise. I feel like I could literally do that all day, and handling this car up the little twisty road there was really, really fun. I love the auto downshift as well in this. I mean, you can obviously manually blip it. I don't know if you can turn it off in the Mini, but it's fun. It's a lot of fun, there's no question about that. And that's one of the fun things, you know. You can drive ridiculously expensive cars, and on a road like this, you wouldn't enjoy it at all. Or you can jump into this Mini, and the normal Mini would be a lot of fun. Or you can jump into the Manhart version, and have even more fun. And that's one of the beautiful things with cars, is you just have this completely sort of different level of entertainment, or sorry, this completely same level of entertainment in all sorts of different cars. And I love it. I love driving something like this every now and then, just to go out and just have a smile on your face, because that's, let's face it, what it's all about. And I'd love to drive this on some properly fun twisty roads. I can imagine it's just, nothing's going to keep up with it, and you're just in something small and easy to position, and wonderful to drive around, and it just feels sort of that go-kart kind of feeling of pure entertainment. And the noises. Another thing I love in here while I'm stopped at a traffic light, the steering wheel, the Alcantara steering wheel with the yellow stripe at the top and the stitching. It's a really cool car to be driving. It's just got so many sort of fun touches to it as well. This is definitely getting a thumbs up. I've got a tunnel. That means passenger window down. Wow, I nearly went for gear shift with my left hand. That was not the right move, but that did sound so good. Little tunnel. The Mini comes back then, and I'm going to be sad to say goodbye to that one. It sounds insane, and it was a lot of fun to drive that car. Well, you heard my reaction while I was out in it. It's just awesome. And then also back here, we've got the cars with the hoods open now, so we can take a look at this. The V8 in here and the V10 over here, which is just insane. They fitted a V10, the E60 V10, into the M3 there. So I only have positive things to say after my little drive in that car. I'd love another fun little hot hatch, especially after obviously when I owned my Arbath. So maybe something like that will fit in the radar at some point. But yeah, great little visit here to Manhart. Thoroughly enjoyed it, so big thanks to them for having me. I hope you enjoyed that little drive out in the car, and of course checking out JP Performance earlier. It's been quite a busy day, but I'm going to wrap it up there for today on Where's Shmee. The next stop is going to be to Brabus, and maybe something else as well. So stay tuned for that, and I'll catch up with you again very soon. Cheers. Okay, so here we go. P1 time. Got the lift system up already. That's going to make it easy to get. If Porsche offered me a GT3 RS, I would not take a second to think about buying one. Let's jump in.